I'm a photographer. I take a snapshot of you,
Right.
Motor Barber,
Right.
and now I have this piece of art, this image.
Wait, you said art or image. Which one is it? It's an
They're
image.
both. No, it's.
That's an image. You
I
took
created, but I
it's a
created the picture. I created that moment in time. I created that moment in time in still form.
All right, go ahead.
Right?
What are you trying to say?
I own that image.
What do you mean you own that image?
Of course, if you're going through like proper legal channels, that's my image. You can't take it and use it for something else, even though it's of you.
You're losing me.
Cameron.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Remember that you know the picture. Cameron, all pink.
With the phone.
Yeah.
Everybody uses it.
Everybody
it's the
use
most like iconic
Everybody use it.
picture, hip hop picture ever.
And they wasn't supposed to do that because
Wait, you say they weren't supposed to do that?
yes. So
Who wasn't supposed to do that?
Dipset. So that picture was taken of Cameron in like 2000, like 20 years ago, in 2003.
Okay, hold on. You said they weren't supposed to do something.
Yes, they weren't supposed to use that picture without the authorization of the photographer.
Hold on. They took a picture of Cameron.
Snap.
All right, the pink fur picture, right? He's on the phone. The same picture they used with Michael Jordan crying and everything.
Kobe.
Yeah, it's the most. Yeah,
exactly.
somebody takes that picture. He uses it.
Yes, Dipset Couture, like their line.
Okay, all right. He uses it, and then what happened?
And then Getty Images, on behalf of the photographer, lets him know that it's unauthorized.
How did Getty Images get involved with this?
I believe on behalf of the photographer. That's what it had to have been.
The photographer worked for Getty Images, or
I believe so. You know, that's a great question that I can fact check. But
okay,
yes, that's what it seems about. So this was at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. So if it's not just going to be any old photographer.
What
I think
year?
these are 2003.
Okay, go ahead.
Right?
Go ahead.
The photographer takes the image. Cameron uses it in Dipset Couture, mugs, shirts, bikinis, shower curtains. Shower curtains.
Gibbs a hustler. I even seen it in I seen a blanket one time.
Yeah.
A full like a comforter.
I'm not surprised.
All right,
Once I saw and side note, people use this. It's so iconic that people use this look as Halloween costumes. Like it's a real Halloween costume and not in like a gimmicky type of way. Some people really be pulling it off.
Okay.
But so the woman takes this picture. I guess instantly it's an iconic image, like Jordan, like Kobe. And then he uses this for Dipset Couture.
Right.
Profits off of the image that this woman created.
Wait.
Even though.
Go ahead.
Even though it was of him. I think it's just. I think if we're talking like real, like what do you mean? It's a picture of me, but. I think that the true heart of it, and I don't know where you stand on it because I'm looking at your face. I think the heart of it is that you did all of this,
that's
and
like,
I at least want the credit.
That's like somebody sampling a record.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Like I go into the 70s and I sample a record.
Yeah.
Then the original, the person who made it or sung on it, comes back and uses it how I sampled it. Now I could sue them for not getting permission from me.
Yes.
For using what I did.
Yes.
That's foul.
Yeah. Wait, so are you in support of?
No, I'm just saying that's crazy.
Oh, the principle, yeah, absolutely. It was copyright infringement.
That's crazy. No, it's copyright infringement on whose behalf?
Cameron.
How do you copyright something? How do you copyright me? That's image. That's my image and my likeness. How do you copyright me?
How did the image come to exist?
I put the clothes on.
I don't know.
I put the pink fur on. I had the phone. That's how the image exists.
But I'm thinking, so I don't know if
all right. So let me ask you this. So a bunch of people took that picture. So was it the first person?
I think it's just the one that hit
to register it.
What do you mean?
Because I'm quite sure there was a bunch of people taking pictures that day.
Okay.
Was it Mercedes-Benz fashion show? I'm quite sure there was a bunch of people taking pictures. So is it the first person who registers it, or can multiple people register it? How does that work?
Well, it's two images can look the same, but if they're taken in two different moments in time.
No,
and
no,
they're
no.
two different images.
Of course, they're two different images. So those two different images, same angle, can still be registered.
You're talking about by the photographer?
No, different photographers who took the picture.
Oh, like on the photographers you have. That's a great question. I
You know
don't
what?
know.
It's foul.
In principle, yes, I see how it can be foul, but I think if we just get to the heart of the principle, it's authorization and saying, I think it really is more of the credit, the acknowledgement of this photographer.
Now I'm remembering what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I heard about this. I heard about this. Didn't that person, Cam used it, his image, his likeness, put it out there, got a bunch of stuff, the whole couture, dipset couture, wardrobe, whatever, and then they sued him.
Yes. Successfully.
They sued him, and he said something about, if I remember, he said, no, they said he can license it.
Which he didn't do.
He's like,
he kept using it.
What am I licensing me for?
He kept using it without licensing it.
Yeah. Kept using it without licensing. And I think the licensing fee was
about $5,000 and
something small.
Yeah.
But then he wound up getting sued for a lot of money.
$50,000. So, and then it's so funny. So they sued him based on what's called a multiplier. And I always wonder where these numbers come from. They did, I think it was about 7 times the number of the original licensing fee. Like they paid him they charged him or sued him for however you term that.
Well, 7 times 5,000 would be 35,000.
Plus whatever, but it was like 5,700 something like that.
Okay.
And then there was an additional like 10,000 for something else, and so it came out to about $50,000. And like I said, the heart of it for me, I'm trying to low key defend her. The heart of it for me is just
you can defend a female all you want to. That's what women do, defend females. You know what I'm saying? I'm defending Cam on this.
I'm
like,
saying
there's
the
no
heart
way.
of it is the acknowledgement. Wow, this picture blew up. The photographer from somebody making seeing this moment and saying, "Wow, that's the moment. I gotta take a photo of that."
Yeah, I get it. And I haven't got nothing against photographers who do their job.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's foul for somebody to charge me for my image.
Yes.
And my likeness.
Yes.
I
see that. I do see that.
Like, why should I have to pay a license fee for someone who took a picture of me and probably didn't ask me to take the picture? I don't care if I'm in the public or not. All right, so any random person could just take a picture of me or video. I don't know. Is there video too? And then they can post it or do whatever with it. Or they own it now, or they can register it and own it, and then I have to come to them for my image.
Yeah. I'm wondering. Hold on though. When you're attending an event and let's say you get a ticket or something. I don't know how it works with celebrities, but as a normal pedestrian, the terms and conditions of things that none of us read about images and legal conditions.
In some cases, yeah,
those things are in there oftentimes.
Not all the time.
Not all the time.
If I go somewhere and there's a waiver and it says, okay, your image and likeness may be reproduced for our promotion of our business. So, all right, okay, cool. I understand that. But for somebody to just flash my picture.
You're right.
And you know what I mean? You know what? I'm done talking about this. Let's start the show.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Ether. As always, I'm with Mo the Barber. This is Verbal Cinema, the Supreme Clientele Podcast. We're always so glad to be here. So glad to have you guys. Mo, how you feeling?
I'm feeling great. How are you?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
What's good? What's going on?
End of summer, nothing much. End of summer.
And this summer, and this summer ended with a bang.
With a bang. With some
But
verbal
we're
cinema.
gonna get right into it. We're gonna get right into this verbal cinema.
Mm-hmm.
Supreme Clientele 2. Making a lot of noise out there. It's
And
making a lot of noise.
Noise is exactly what it's making.
A lot of noise
Yeah.
out there. There's arguments about whether it lived up, whether it didn't. I'm not going to say neither. I'm not going to say either because, I produced Nutmeg on Supreme Clientele, the original. You know what I mean, 2000, and I'm not on this one. So if I say it lacks or it's not Supreme Clientele, then people gonna be like, you hating because you're not on it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? If I say it's a 10, people gonna be like, oh, okay, I see why he's saying it's a 10. It's Supreme Clientele Podcast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm gonna just stay in the middle.
Fair.
You know what I'm saying? And let's see what the reviews are out there. You know what I'm saying? How'd you like it?
I loved it. I loved it. And so I was so mostly loved it. I loved, I guess, aspects of it, which is why I was so surprised when I listened to reviews after, which, of course you should listen to it first, then look at the reviews after just to not influence any of your ear to it.
So it's been like, and we waited like a week.
Yeah, drop the
let
20
all the smoke.
second.
We let all the smoke.
Been
You know
about
what I
6
mean?
years, yeah.
Live with it for a little while. I'd say a good 6-7 days is fair to live with it, and then. But go ahead.
I love the intro. The intro. I'm folding laundry. Intro. Redman. I rewind it. He got me hype. Just I swear. I swear.
Redman got you hype.
Got me hype.
You know what? From what I heard, the original intro was supposed to be Dave Chappelle. And
I remember I was hyped when I saw Dave before the album was released. When I saw Dave Chappelle, I was hyped because we know he's a hip hop. He's a lover of hip hop.
Super hip hop head. Super hip hop head. I was an early champion of Wu in the 90s on the Dave Chappelle show as well.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Yeah, he had them on there. He'd also, a lot of shows he made reference to him. So, he's overall, besides Wu-Tang, he's a hip hop fan. But he was supposed to be on the intro. I heard that didn't come out right, his intro, and they got Redman to replace him. So I heard he was doing the intro, the skit in the middle, and the outro as well. So, yeah.
Well, to the unknowing person, I guess, I was good with it. Like I said, I was hyped. He was, going through he was going through his body of work, all his, I think he listed every album, right?
He listed every album.
And it got me I swear, it got me in my bag. I don't know what it did. I don't know
what,
I don't know how that, I don't know.
The fellas want to be him.
And for me, I was more of an R&B person as opposed to like hip hop. Okay. And so for me, again, whatever you said about, being a female, I understand my enjoyment for it based on the feelings it invokes. The album, I wanted to go work out. I wanted to go to the gym. Really? It had me, I swear. It had me. Of course, I like the more the latter half of it, slower, having math on You My Friend.
We'll get into it. Okay.
But I like that.
It's heavy on the drugs and violence though.
Yeah.
Iron Man, the intro.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did he say? The director of SEAL, she's like, if you stalk, you're going to jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he was heavy on the, you know what I mean? Heavy on the drugs and violence. But that's Supreme Clientele.
Yeah, and the name is fitting. The
Supreme Clientele. That's Supreme Clientele. Supreme, I got clientele. Supreme is I got the most clientele.
It's not for kids. Now I really think it is not for kids.
Nah,
it is not for kids.
It's definitely not. I think this is probably one of his most drug induced albums.
Candyland. I'm not built for that. Candyland was crazy.
So Candyland, we moving too fast. Let's go.
You want to go track by track?
Let's slide through it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so we started with the intro, the skit.
Started with the intro.
And then it was Iron Man.
And Iron Man. And I believe that was produced. You got the production list up?
No.
The track list? All right. I believe that was produced by Cheddar Bang.
Okay.
That's a fellow Staten Islander, you know, brother.
Really?
Yeah, brother from the harbor. Shout out to him. He shines on his. I know he's an MC as well. He has his own product. He does his own thing out there. You know what I mean? But he shines on that joint. You know what I mean? He sets the tone of the album. After that, there's a feature with MOP.
Oh, and MOP's on there. Is that the one that?
That's the second
Conway?
one right after Iron Man.
Okay.
No, the one with Conway is Styles P.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, those two next songs.
Mm-hmm.
Did you get the track list?
I have the track list, but I don't have the exact producers up just yet.
Okay.
But Sample 420.
Sample.
Was after
420.
Iron Man.
Okay. That's featuring MOP.
Okay.
Okay, that's a smooth one right there.
I think people were saying that was was that a Vault one?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm not sure. And that's an interesting thing too, about the album. He said he had about 4 or 5 songs that he had in the vault from 03 and early 2000s.
Yeah.
And when he would make a song, he would take it, say, all right, that's Supreme 2. Boom. That's Supreme 2. This is a Supreme 2 feel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there was a couple of, there was about 4 or 5 on them.
So how do you feel about Vault songs on a new piece of work? But I mean, really, it's up to the artist. Like,
yeah, and that's the thing about Ghost.
mm-hmm.
Ghost does what he wants.
Yeah.
Ghost does what he wants. He does what he feels.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, and that's the beauty of hip hop. There's no rules.
Mm-hmm.
There's no rules in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
There's no you can't do this, you
Yeah.
can't do that. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Don't say this, don't say
Mm-hmm.
that. Change your lyrics.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Everybody's a critic. You got to do what you feel,
Yeah.
and that's what he does.
Mm-hmm.
He's a feeling type of dude. You know what I mean? So he followed how he felt, and you know, right as you can see, it's winning for him right now.
Yeah.
It's winning for him.
Yeah.
Personally,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do a Volt song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Personally.
So you would.
And what I don't like about the Volt thing is that his voice is different.
Mm-hmm.
You can hear the change.
Young Ghost versus
You know what I
older
mean?
Ghost.
And it's funny because we was talking before about that.
Yeah.
He's talking about Ghost's voice. How he has before. I'm talking about in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
He had a different voice.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like on Cuban Link, on the Cuban Link album. First of all, son, peep the arson. Many brothers I be spark. You know what I mean? He had that heavy, you know what I mean, graspy. And then on the Wu-Tang Forever album, call an ambulance, Jamie got shot. You know what I'm saying?
Higher, flatter.
Yeah,
type.
it was much higher. So I couldn't tell in the 90s if he was altering his voice or if he was making it sound like that, you know, deliberately. You know what I'm saying? So, but he has definitely different octaves. But you can hear his voice now. It's much more heavy, much more raspy. He don't have that. You know, he don't have that no more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But
So you can
so you
not
could,
even know it's a Vault track, but hear
for me,
it
because
and-
my ears are trained. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But for somebody like Ghost, he didn't. It's not something he hid. He said, "Yo, that right there was this. This one was that." He said what it was.
Yeah.
Like, "Yo, this was in the vote.
Yeah.
I pulled this out the vote." You know what I mean? And he didn't have no shame about it. You know what I mean? Like for me, it would have been like, "All right, should be in the lost tapes." You know
Oh,
what
like
I mean?
another body of work.
Another
of the
body of
lost.
work. This is
Yeah,
the lost
yeah.
files. This is the missing files. This is the lost tapes. The lost tapes of Supreme Clientele. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? That's just, I mean, but again, that's Ghost. He does what he wants. You know what
That
I'm
would have
saying?
been from a marketing perspective or a film perspective, I would have been interested in, Supreme Clientele 1, then eventually a 2 or something, but somewhere in between a Supreme Clientele, the Lost Files.
Yeah. Because that Supreme body of work is so iconic. And the creme de la creme of his catalog,
Yeah.
he can do that.
Yeah.
He can actually do that. So the next song after 420.
After sample 420, we had Curtis May, which I think is gonna be one of the
Okay. That was with
tops.
Styles P and Conway. I believe Conway the Machine was on that one.
I believe so.
Yeah.
I have a hard time seeing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. That's a tough one. That they wrote on that one.
That's what, Styles P and Conway.
So if you look at it, the beginning of the intro of the album, you got Redman, of course. Then you have Iron Man, 420,
Curtis May.
And Curtis May. Those three all have the same feel. You know what I'm saying? It has a groove to it, has that old school soul sound. You know what I mean? So right there's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? And you see which way he's going. And then after that,
we had Fourth Disciple, which some people were I
that's
really
a Vogue
heard
song.
mixed stuff with. That's that one it's a minute 23 seconds.
Okay, so it was almost like a skit. You know what I mean? He did that's reminiscent of the song on the Wu-Tang Forever album.
Okay.
Same, call the ambulance, Jamie got shot. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's that same feel. You know what I mean? So that's probably why people have mixed emotions on it, because it's a play off of something that he did. You know what I mean? 27 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Same feel, same energy, same kind of like the same story. You know what I mean? But
would you consider
also Fourth Disciple is the producer.
Okay.
That's one of the Wu-Tang. Fourth Disciple did half of the Wu-Tang Forever album. You know what I mean? Shout out to him. But he produced it, so that's why he named it that song as well.
The thing what was I about to say? It was about, you said Fourth Disciple. You know, he referenced or you know, like kind of like went back into some old stuff. Would you consider that a sample of his own stuff? Like, at what point would you consider it to be a sample? Or, like, if another artist were to do that, what would you consider it a sample? What?
It's not necessarily
Or
sampling his own stuff.
Just a reference.
Not even a reference. It's very similar.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was very similar.
Okay.
To something that he did already. You know what I mean? But again, he kept it short. He kept it simple. But I do remember on the original Supreme Clientele album, there was like a cut to. I believe it was right before Ghost Dini. There was a cut to after the song Saturday Night. There was a cut to now. It said now for the illest verses, one of the illest verses of all time. Then it comes in with that song from Wu-Tang Forever. I forgot the name of the song, but that call the ambulance, Jamie got shot. It was supposed to cut to that, and then Ghost Dini starts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So it's funny that he actually did it on this album. You know what I mean?
Okay.
With a different verse, same feel. And it's a skit. It's what 1 minute and
1 minute 23 seconds.
Yeah, so it's in and out. But people feeling it. You know what I mean? People that love that song. You know what I mean? Even though it's in and out, it's a good bop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It got that. You know what I mean? So old or not, it still feels good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then what's the next song?
Windows, which is another show one, but I like.
Windows. Looking
so
out my window.
Yeah.
Okay. That was when he got into his old school bag. You know what I mean? And then after Windows.
You got the pause skit.
The pause.
That brought me so much joy just listening to that. That was so funny.
That's like, you know, we play pause sometimes. You know what I'm saying? We play, you know, I'm a grown man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just,
Yo,
whoa. You know what I'm saying? I do that sometimes.
I can't.
But, you know, there's people I don't do it with.
Yeah,
absolutely. It's like, you know who to do it with. You know who not to do it with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You just don't go doing it to everybody. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's dudes that just, you know, that's their lane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
some
dudes, yo, I'm a grown man. Don't do
yeah,
that, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, yeah, but that's by Mr. Commodore. Commodore, the comedian. He's on a gram real heavy.
Oh, okay.
And that's him talking.
Oh, okay, okay. Was that who was also in the last skit? No, same dude, right?
Yes,
yeah.
that was him
Knuckles
and Nems
Oh, okay.
in the last skit. Yeah. But yeah, so what comes after that?
Georgie Porgy. I
Georgie
enjoyed that.
Porgy.
Yeah.
Okay. You enjoy it. You like Georgie Porgy.
Yeah, it was comical. It was comical.
What was funny about it?
Some of his singing, like I forgot what
Oh,
he
at the
said.
end of it when he starts singing,
like, I
yeah.
don't got patience or something. I'm messing it up, but
Yeah.
it was in I think having the pause skit and then Georgie Porgy.
Right.
Those together, I just really like them together.
And that's an old school record from back in the days. A lot of people said he sampled MC Light. He did. It's not an MC Light sample.
But was it
MC Light sampled it?
Yeah,
from a song from back in the days.
Yeah.
But I believe MC Light named the song Georgie Porgy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that was the name of the original. You know what I mean? So, it's a joint from way back in the days. It's a feel good record. You know what I mean? He just played with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He got on, he wrote it, you know what I'm saying? And he just played with it.
Yeah.
It's a good vibe.
And then I think, so then we got another skit. And you tell me what you think. I think that there's you remember how you were saying the first Iron Man sample 420, Curtis May, they had a vibe. I think that this is where we see the next kind of shift. This is where we have the Force MD skit.
Right.
And
Well,
then,
it wasn't even a song. I think it was kind of like an introduction type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Old
then
school introduction.
That's where break beats comes in.
Right. Break beats. All right. And then after break beats
is beatbox.
He sampled, or he took Dougie Fresh's song. Nothing.
Okay.
Dougie Fresh did that in, I believe, 87. Good vibe. Good vibe. It's a good old school feel.
Yeah.
And if you notice, again, like you just said, he's keeping in with a certain theme. And he has the host on it. What's his name?
Ty Boogie.
Ty Boogie.
That I was gonna say. I love that. It was throughout the entire album. Well, no, at least that
mainly
80s
in the
real
middle.
part, that real 80s feel part. Yeah.
Right. So he gave you almost an old school Park Jam mixtape feel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And actually, when you start listening to the album, it actually sounds like a really good mixtape.
And I've heard a lot of that. Not to tangent, but I've heard that comment a lot. But a part of me wants to say, like, what does it matter if it feels like a mixtape versus it feeling like an album?
Matter.
But I don't. What is it that a mixtape?
Some people's mixtapes were
Mm-hmm.
better than their albums.
Mm-hmm.
There's a thing out there like, yo, man, his mixtape is way better than all his albums. Why? Because you can be free. You can you could just do it. You know what I mean?
Now, do you know, are mixtapes released under a label, or can you release it like?
Yeah, both.
Okay.
Both. Now mixtapes have gotten so popular that they're released under a label.
No SoundCloud.
Because it's like this.
Yeah.
As a owner of a label, you don't want your artist that's signed to your label just to be throwing music out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not if it can't benefit the label. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what labels started doing is they started having their artists release a mixtape.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but like I said, it has that mixtape feel, but it's good.
Yeah.
It's a flow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's interesting because I've heard, like you said, there are different, like, I guess, I don't know if the word would be pockets, but like vibes, like, the feelings of the first 3 songs. And then we get like real 80s with breakbeats, beatbox. And then we'll get into, Rap Kingpin, which was the first single that was
and
out.
another 80s
Yeah.
joint.
But
So-
it was all, I'm not going to say all over the place. I don't mean that in a bad way, but there were different grooves, but they were cohesively put together, which is good, I think. To me, I like that.
And well, some people see, like I said, the worst thing you could do is call something too.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying
saying
that's something that he did wrong. What I'm implying is that when you call something too, everybody's going to compare it song to song, feeling to feeling to part 1.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of people. You know what I mean? When the sequel comes out, when part 2 comes out, they compare it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm
Movies,
saying?
books, anything. Yeah.
Anything. All right, let's see if this lives up. Different vibe, different time. You know what I'm saying? Different era. sometimes you can, get that lightning in the bottle. You know what I mean? Sometimes you can recreate that magic. Sometimes you can't. You know what I'm saying? But I think he did a good job. You know what I mean? Bringing it to where he brought it today. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did a good job. But, and like I said, if you listen, we got that first section, then we got that middle section.
Yeah.
Break beats, and then it goes into Rap Kingpin.
And I think that's the one that has
for president. Eric B is president. No, check out my melody.
Yeah, by Eric B and Rakim.
Yes.
And that's the one. I think that's the only one that has a music video right now, right?
Currently, and he shot the video for Metaphysics.
Okay.
Yeah, so that should be dropping soon.
So yeah, Rap Kingpin, which was the first single, it was, and what I was saying before about these going together. So my first time listening to it, I didn't have my phone with me, so I couldn't see exactly when the song changed. Okay. So when Rap Kingpin comes on, I was thinking it was actually still the end of Beatbox because
he was still talking.
All in the same.
The guy was topic he was talking.
Yeah, I think he talked at the end of Beatbox, but it's just the feel of it.
Yes.
So it was very. I think for me, that's a sign of very cohesive music, even though album at large, there might have been different grooves.
Yes.
Rap Kingpin, and then was there anything else you felt about Rap Kingpin? I think we spoke about that last week.
Rap Kingpin is
Sale of the Century skit. So, but I think that goes with the trial. So you got Sale of the Century.
Sale of the Century.
I'm trying to remember that.
Yeah.
It was a minute 18.
Okay.
And then the trial.
Okay.
Right. Reek the Villain and Pills. That one was very, very theatric.
Raekwon, and Jizza. Yeah. That.
Yes.
That right there.
Yes.
Felt amazing.
It was very theatric.
Felt amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean theatric in a good way. Yeah.
Yeah. We finally got a chance to see Ghost and Ray go back and forth.
Yeah.
Back to back, verse to verse.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He go. You know what I'm saying? That's that classic, Chef Raekwon, Ghostface.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as you played it, it just felt good.
Yeah.
I wish I would have heard more of them doing that throughout the song. But, he did what he did. You know what I'm saying? What's the other gentleman's name on there?
Reek the Villain and Pills.
Okay. They held it down in there too. You got Meth in there as the judge. He's doing his talking in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And then Jizza closes out. It felt good.
Yeah.
It brought you back to that Wu, to that Wu-Tang feeling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was an excellent song.
I love that.
Who produced it? Does it say? We gotta give these producers credit.
I know. Shout out to all the producers. We're a music beat with our producers. I could be wrong. I want to say Ray Scavo. Okay. I gotta fact check that.
Okay.
And then after that we have "Love Me Anymore" with Nas.
You abandoned me. Okay. I listened to that quite a few times. Quite a few times.
Now, when you say that, was it like I gotta rewatch it? Like when people watch a battle and they need to rewatch it?
I want to hear what they're saying.
Okay.
Because the beat is a familiar beat. We all know the beat. It's an old school song. And the album is very sample heavy.
Yes.
Very
and
very sample.
I think you're saying that's a part of why a lot of people say it has that mixtape vibe because it's so, sample heavy. But was it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Was the first one as sample heavy?
Yes, but it wasn't. Okay, the thing about samples, it's like you can sample the 5 stair steps. Exactly. Exactly. You could sample the 5 stair steps, or you could sample the Jackson 5.
Okay.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's more likely if you sample the Jackson 5, you may know the song. If you sample the 5 stair steps, you may not know the song. Yeah. Although they do have songs, but they have more low key underground. You know what I mean? They weren't as big.
Yeah.
Jackson 5.
Okay.
So the point I'm trying to make is on Supreme Clientele album, those were samples that you really didn't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
There was a couple on there. You know what I mean? But this one has a lot that you know. You know what I mean? But back to Ghost again. He's an artist, and he sees it the way he sees it.
Yeah.
He hears it the way, you know what I mean? He hears it, and that's what he wants to deliver. You know what I mean? So sample or not, you know what I mean? Did he kill it? Did he ride on the beat? You know what I mean? Did it make him want to write? And that's all that matters at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But that joint, him and Nas, I would have loved to hear Ray on there. I think Ray.
Is that from your personal ear? Like what you like to hear? Okay.
Personal. Yeah. I just think he would have been perfect for that. Along with them three, that'd have been something special. But it's a good song too.
I like that.
Yeah.
And then Soul Thing.
Which one was that?
Soul Thing. This is with Driz, Rick the Villain again, and Nems, Sun God, Supreme Intelligence.
Okay, yeah. Okay, Sun God and Supreme.
No. So not interesting. I wonder like what that features. I gotta like go back and listen. But no. Sun God, Nems, Supreme Intelligence. That's who's on there.
Yeah. That's a good underground joint too.
Yeah.
That's hard. They all came. They went back to back.
Was that that was the conversation? Yeah, I love that. I love that feel.
Yeah. He's going back and forth.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
That was a good one. Shout out to Sun God and Supreme Ghost's Sons. So they shining. You know what I mean?
I love that. Yeah. I almost like for collaborations, I think personally I love when it's that, like exchange dialogue as opposed to, verse, chorus, and then the next person's verse. I don't know, that feels just so collaborative. I would love to even see a performance like that. Like that, exchange performance.
I think, R. Kelly was doing that. Remember he started doing that first?
With who?
Kelly Price. Remember he was doing it with Kelly Price.
Yes. And
this is Mr. Diggs. How you doing,
Mr.
Diggs?
Yes.
What you mean? What's going wrong?
Yes.
And then Kelly Price comes in. Yeah. So, that was on a, R&B tip. But, Yeah.
So they definitely they rocked with that.
Yeah.
Soul Thing, then Metaphysics, which was the other single. So the two singles we have first were Rap Kingpin, Metaphysics. That one I know at least is credited to Metaphysics. Right. That's how I remember.
What was before that one?
Soul Thing.
Which one is? Oh, that was the name of that one. That's what we just talked
about. Yeah. Soul Thing. And then I'm not gonna lie, this one got me. Candyland. This one when Candyland came on.
A lot of drug talk.
A lot of drug that.
Candyman was Candyland. I'm sorry. Candyland was it's kind of like almost, I don't want to call it a sequel, but a similar song to The Forest. That's a song that he did on Bulletproof Wallets.
Okay.
Same feel, but he's talking about the forest and all the animals and comparing them to the hood.
Okay.
So that's produced by Alchemist. Dope song. Dope.
Oh, yeah. The Forest.
The Forest.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dope song. So it's really like part two of that one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So Candyland, then we got the Lenny Green. I was like, am I listening to the right thing at first?
Yeah.
The Lenny Green skit. And that's I can't, like, that is such an iconic voice. I just thought
this is Lenny Green.
Yeah.
Ladies, get your towels.
Yeah. That's literally what he said.
Lenny, he's on The Quiet Storm.
Yeah.
7.5. Yeah. That was dope.
Yeah. I was like, did I press something wrong? Like, what was that?
But that shows you his range. That shows you Ghost's range.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I could be here, I could be there, I could do, name it. Just, I could do it.
Yeah.
That shows his range. But let's talk about that song.
The song after that?
No, that song, right after the skit.
Yeah. The Zoom. I love that.
You love that song?
It could be the lady in me. It was just so... It was great.
I'm gonna be honest.
I love the feeling of the song.
I should say
the feeling of the song. Yeah.
Okay, I had a problem with the song at first, because I was having trouble hearing his words.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because he did like he classically does. He rhymes over a whole song.
Mm-hmm.
He's done that, in the past. You know, he killed it. But for this one, it took me a while to get into it.
Okay.
It took me 5 days.
To
totally tune Lionel Richie singing. It's a sample from the Commodores. Lionel Richie.
Took it
Lionel
from
Richie
the Commodores.
when he was in the group, the Commodores.
I didn't know that.
In the 70s. So before he went solo, he was part of a group called the Commodores.
Yeah. And then this song was called the Zoom.
Yeah. So he sung over the whole song.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the chorus, when the chorus came, he brought the volume back up.
Mm-hmm.
But during the vocal part, he brought it down a little bit. But you can still hear it.
Mm-hmm.
And then on top of that, he had a little bit of echo in his mic, a little reverb. So,
you think intentional or not?
I'm quite sure.
Okay.
He released it like that.
Yeah,
so,
that's how I would have thought.
But like I said, it took me about 5 days to hear him.
Mm-hmm.
So I had trouble tuning that out.
Mm.
But once I did, I was like, okay, he's saying something.
Yeah.
He's saying something.
Mm-hmm.
Who produced that one?
I gotta have that up.
He's definitely saying something. But you said that's your favorite?
That was one. I think the next one was producers. I love you guys. I'm gonna give y'all just credit. I promise. The Zoom and the next one were my favorite. Those last two, I can honestly say were my favorites. So
okay, so you like Zoom? That
like
was
Zoom.
Lyrically everything, beat everything, flow, feeling.
I think once I got the feeling for it, like the first, that first of it, like first 8 count. I think once I liked the feeling of it, I already had a bias towards it because I liked the way the song made me feel.
Okay, got you.
So, and I definitely understand that
music is feeling.
It is. Music is feeling, but then you have people who say, well, what criteria are you judging it on? Is just the way it, quote unquote, sounds,
right,
or lyricism. So I understand that, but from my opinion, I love the way that song made me.
Okay.
What about you, actually?
I told you. It just took me a minute.
No. A favorite that you had.
Oh, a favorite?
Yeah.
We about to get into it.
Oh, okay. The next one?
Yeah.
You my friend?
Yeah.
I love that one.
Yeah.
I love it.
That is such a special song.
Mm-hmm. It feels so. It just makes you reminisce on something. It invokes feeling. It really does. That piano. That.
Forget the piano. They could have went a cappella.
Yes,
they could have went a cappella. Now, right. Dope beat, perfect beat for the perfect lyrics.
All right, producer, I got you right now.
But Meth and Ghost. Let's just start with Ghost. I mean, he set it off. He set the tone.
Yeah.
No pun. He wrote that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he spoke from his heart.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he shines best on those type of songs.
Like from heart, like
you know what I mean? He puts his heart in all, you know what I mean? Anything he does, but when he's expressing his heart, when he's pouring his heart out into the mic, that's a special song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna love you. He said not with the cool E.
With the not with the UV, with the real E, not with the UV. Yeah, yeah.
Love you.
Yeah.
Wait, I gotta get it right. He said I don't love you with the cool E. And not with the cool E, with the UV, but he killed it.
Yeah.
He killed it. I forgot what he said, but he killed it. And then the hook.
Yeah.
It's just so soulful. You know what I mean?
Very, very. I like
Anthony
the soulful.
Hamilton, Charlie Wilson sounding. You know what I mean? I don't even know who's that. Who's that on the hook?
I don't even know. I don't.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
So it's so smooth. You know what I'm saying? It's so smooth. You know what I mean? It's just the song is so smooth.
Yeah.
The hook, so smooth. You know what I'm saying? He was killing it. And then Meth comes in.
And that one, yeah, Ray. Yeah. I think they said he did a lot of the engineering for like album at large.
Okay.
Ray Scavo
Okay.
produced that one.
Okay.
But now as far as that chorus, I don't know.
Okay. We'll get that. Yeah. But
What were you saying?
Meth comes in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
These guys, they are perfect together.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know,
Yeah.
of course, Ray and Meth. I mean, Ray and Ghost is. You know what I mean? That's it. You know what I'm saying?
You talking about Raekwon? Oh, okay.
Yeah, of course. But when Meth and Ghost get together,
Yeah.
I could take an album from them.
Just like
Them two.
like how Cuban Links was.
Yeah. Ghost and Ray. I could do a Ghost and Meth album. That would be incredible. That would be
Put
incredible.
the request button in for that.
You heard me. Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if that's a Volt one either. You know what I mean? I can't tell.
There's no way it hasn't been thought of.
I mean, you start when he's saying there's Volt songs, you just start questioning. All right, start listening.
Yeah.
All right, is this one?
Some artists have like
It don't even
hundreds
matter.
of.
I don't care if that song is 50 years old. That song right there, that feels good. Me personally, I nominate that the song of the year. Like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I nominated Song of the Year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I hope they do a video for it.
Oh man.
I hope.
That'd be special.
You know what I mean?
That'd
That
be real
video
special.
has to be next.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That'd be real special.
Like it's just a great song. It's a great song. It's dudes, two grown men talking about life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like real life. He said, feed me when I'm in a wheelchair. Like honestly speaking, I think that we talk about
Bake
like
a little
extremes.
cake for me.
Yeah. We talk about extremes, but that's real life.
Yeah.
Like that's real life.
Yeah.
So I
that's
did
real.
love that. I really enjoyed that song.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then we
special.
got the closeout with the knuckle skit.
Okay. Now the Knuckle skit was from the Supreme Clientele first album. They did a Knuckles. So the first Knuckles was actually Raekwon doing Knuckles, and he was coming at 50 Cent. 50 was a beef. 50 had dropped the song "How to Rob." You know what I mean?
Real beef, you saying?
I mean, it wasn't. Nobody got hurt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But 50 Cent came out with the song "How to Rob," and some people took it offensive. You know what I mean? So Wu wasn't really tripping over it. So they just threw him a little shot and did the Knuckles skit for him. So they ended it with this one, and I think this one is Nems doing the Knuckles. But this is Buckles. He's Buckles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
His son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
that was funny.
Yeah, it was a play on. You know what I mean?
But this album definitely. So there's something that I think Adele said a while ago that was, I guess, controversial. That's really stayed with me. And it's when an artist puts out an album, not picking and choosing like what song you want to listen to, but listening to it straight through. And this really was one of those. Like it really is a wonderful body of work. Whether it sounds like a mixtape, whether it sounds like an album, whatever you want to call it, it really is. First skit to first intro to the last skit. It really was.
And that's what
great.
That's what Ghost knows how to do.
Yeah.
He knows how to put together a body of work.
Yeah.
Strategically. You know what I'm saying? The introduction, the first 3 songs, the break beats.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The street songs. Then at the end, he slows it down with Zoom and Friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some for the ladies, some for the grown-ups, and then we out of here.
Yeah.
So the album goes fast too.
Yeah.
It's 22 songs.
But 49 minutes.
Well, not even the minutes, but I'm just saying it's 22 songs, but I think 5 of those are probably like skits.
Yeah, exactly.
Skits or 1.5 minute songs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So song wise, I think it's probably full song. You probably got about 15, 14 full songs on it. You know what I'm saying? But it glides, it moves. You know what I mean? Before you know it, it's over.
Yeah. It was
Well,
once initially, before the actual release, and you just see that there's 22 tracks. Of course, we were expecting the skits, but I was expecting it to be lengthier. But I'm not mad at it because it was very digestible.
Okay. Got you. And
I don't know where hip hop is right now or artistry is with the songs, the albums having more tracks or having less tracks. That was normally about his number, not his number, but a range in the low 20s. It's a little longer.
It's a little longer.
Okay.
It's a little longer than he would normally do. But
yeah. And then you talked about You My Friend. You said you nominated for what? What'd you say? Song of the year. Do you think that they're gonna make any submissions for Grammys?
He's gonna get. He'll more than likely. I'm gonna say he's gonna get nominated for a Grammy for this.
Now, so what I learned is that you have to put the submission to be considered to nominate.
Who wouldn't? Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's a wonderful. It's a body of work, like you said. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The rollout for this album is incredible.
Yeah.
The promotion.
Yeah.
The ads.
Yeah.
What Mass Appeal is doing for him. The money they spent. You know what I mean? I don't know.
You better submit this thing. Yeah.
I don't know the particulars of marketing budget and all that stuff, but they put time and work into it. You know what I mean? And it's paying off. It's paying off.
Yeah. And like you said at the top of the show, it's making noise. Love and hate it. It's making noise. It's something to talk about. And the same thing happens in like fashion, for example. Some people will absolutely love it. Some people will absolutely hate it. But it sparks a debate. It sparks something. It sparks you to talk about something, which means it's relevant. So if you're relevant as an artist, I think you're doing your job. You're definitely doing your job.
So where did it fall as far as songs of the week, album of the week?
Right now I think it's about third.
About third.
So we had Eminem.
Okay.
Eminem I think is like kind of going crazy right now. Like his work's going crazy right now. So Eminem in terms of albums, Eminem, what he just released.
I heard he has 3 albums on the top 10 right now.
3 songs on top 10.
Songs or albums? No, he has 3 albums.
On top 10?
On the top 10. The soundtrack. Because he did he just released a movie. He has the soundtrack out for the movie.
So that movie stands?
Yes.
Yeah, and then he has did a soundtrack for that movie.
That's number 1.
That is, I'm not gonna lie, that is like, get it both ways. Get it.
In any way you can.
Yeah. Because I think Beyonce did that too with her Netflix documentary and then the soundtrack. So right now, I know Stans is on there for top album. He had, what other did he have?
There was 2 other old albums that's in the top 10. So those are selling because of that, because of the soundtrack.
Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
So the whole few out of his catalog just happened to sell now because of the movie. You know, people they're buying that and they're going back and they're checking his old work.
Speaking of, do you think that's gonna happen with Supreme Clientele?
Oh, for sure.
It got to, right?
Yeah, for sure.
That's dope. Yeah.
Like when there's a big, push or a lot of noise going on with your work and people like it, they start checking the old stuff.
Yeah.
Or streaming it or, you know what I mean? Or down, comparing it too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
And when you have something labeled too, like you said, for comparison's sake, you have to by default.
So the streams is super high.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
just the end the nostalgia.
And then before we had, as far as top songs, we had Rap Kingpin. Now, I see like things fluctuating a little bit depending on like source, but I see Iron Man at the top a lot on, a lot of platforms. And then we also have the last one by Gunna. Oh no, these are the albums. The last one by Gunna. Heart Sold Separately by Mariah the Scientist. Offset, Kiari, YB, YB. Why did I mess that up? YBN. Why am I messing this up?
Take your time.
NBA.
Okay.
I said YBN. Oh my gosh, I had a brain.
Okay.
NBA Youngboy.
Okay.
Wow, that was hard.
Yeah.
Deshaun. And I Hope You're Happy, Big X the Plug. So actually his two songs, songs that
those
he
are
had,
just the singles you're talking about.
No, these are the albums.
Okay.
These are actually the albums. I thought they were songs. I misspoke.
Okay.
These are the albums. Big X the Plug has actually been up there for a minute, I believe. He has those two singles right now, or not two singles, two songs from that album that are still, I believe, in the top 5 that have those 2 country artists. One of them, Bailey Zimmerman. So, Big X the Plug was somebody who I never really.
Yeah.
I'm new to him. I'm new, but he's been on the top for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, and so then going to those rap songs, I thought I had those up.
Another thing which is funny about the album.
Supreme Clientele too?
Yeah, too. We was talking about 22 songs.
Yeah.
On there as well. Skits and everything. I think a lot of artists need to go back to the 10-song album.
Oh, you're a fan of less?
I'm a fan of less.
Really?
Less is more. Less is more.
Okay.
You know how sometimes it's hard to digest a full album with 20 songs, 18 songs, 17 songs? Not only that, sometimes you get lost in the shuffle.
Okay, let me ask you.
It's almost like an overload.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do see that. Now, remember, like you said before, some of them were skits. Some of them were, I think 1 or 2 of them were like minute and a half songs. When you say going back to the 10-song album, are we talking about like a full 4.5 minute song? How no, songs were like 3 minutes.
Well, now
they're getting shorter and shorter.
So
we had.
Songs, your average song is right now is about 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Your song has to be really entertaining and engaging for it to go to 3.5, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about like there's a time, old hip hop. You know what I mean? The average album was 10 songs. 10. Even if you go to Illmatic, it's 9 songs.
Yeah.
Illmatic and dubbed one of the greatest hip hop albums of all time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Even if you look at Wu-Tang, Into the 36 Chambers, they had about 3 old songs on there, but technically they had only about maybe 7 or 8 new ones on there. Short album.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To the point, easily to digest, top album of all time. But if you go to Wu-Tang Forever, another top album, but 20-something songs. Which album is more classic? You know what I mean? Wu-Tang Forever, of course, we got them hits on there, of course. But 36 Chambers is the one. Because it's the first, I don't know. Is it better? I can't say that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you, it's in and out. You know what I'm saying? Look at all the old albums from back in the days. EPMD. You know what I'm saying? 10 songs. Their debut album, Strictly Business, 10 songs. 3 of the songs were old. So technically, 7 songs. When they came with their next album, I believe it was Unfinished Business, 10 songs on there. You know what I mean? No more than 10 songs. No skits. They didn't do skits back in the days.
That was my question too. Yeah.
They didn't do skits back in the days.
Yeah.
Skits really didn't start until like a De La Soul album.
Okay.
De La Soul did it. They mastered it. And then after that, Death Row was heavy on it. You know what I mean? Dr. Dre's, it was like, them skits was, you know what I mean? And then Wu. Then, Bad Boy, Biggie, and all of them. But, if you go back, I even go back as far as like the Eric B. and Rakim album we was looking at, Paid in Full. One of the greatest albums of all time.
Movie.
Greatest hip hop top 10, top 20, top 10 hip hop album of all time. Overall, one of the greatest albums of all time. It only had 4 new songs on it. Out of 10 songs on the album, it only had 4 new songs. That was I Ain't No Joke, Paid in Full, As the Rhyme Goes On, and Move the Crowd. 3 songs were old songs. Eric B is president. Check out my melody. And I Know You Got Soul. And then
you're saying old already released songs,
pre-released,
or vault? Okay,
a year prior, or 6 months prior, or whatever. That older and faded out, or whatever the case is. And instrumentals. So he put 4 new songs on an album. Next album, Follow the Leader, had 10 songs on it. But there were 2 or 3 songs that were instrumentals. Okay. Great body of work, though. Still considered a classic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm just saying, for me, less is more. Less is more. And if an album if you got 20 songs, do a part 1, part 2.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Split it. I think the more you shave off, the better your album can become. That's just me, personally.
Are you? You said there was no skits back in the day. Do you prefer the skits or no?
I like the skits. That was a great addition.
Yeah.
To hip hop.
I enjoy the skits.
More entertaining.
It gives it.
And I'm saying the skits aside from songs.
Yes. Yeah.
So even if you had 20 songs, you had 10 skits, and 10 songs. All right, cool.
Oh, okay, I understand. All right, got you.
But of course, let them skits be entertaining.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let it make sense to the songs. Let it link to the next song.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let there be some cohesion there. You know what I mean? So yeah.
It really does. Like in this album, I guess like using this album as reference, the skits really just give you great imagery. Well, they help to the imagery of the overall.
Yeah, for sure.
Of the overall album.
And it's entertaining.
Yeah, exactly. Like that first post, I was weak. I was that was a great first skit to have.
Yeah.
That was a really great first skit to have.
Yeah. So where we at next?
So we talked about those top albums. So we got some news, some entertainment news.
Give us the news.
This is an ironic turnaround, or I guess connection to what we were talking about earlier.
Right.
That poor boy Lil Nas X.
Oh man, Nas X.
I thought it was fake at first. So for those of you who don't know, at this point you probably do. Lil Nas X was arrested for I believe like severe public intoxication. Some things say like public indecency, like nudity.
Okay.
He was arrested in some underwear and cowboy boots.
Yeah.
But I was just like, what is happening? But it was very uncharacter-like for him. But he seems very remorseful for, I guess, incident, we'll call it.
Okay.
Not sure what happened, because that's not a person I really see like crashing out like that. They said he was, a very erratic behavior displaying.
You never know what happens. Somebody
you don't
could
know.
slip
Yeah,
something.
exactly. You never know.
The industry
you really
is
never
dangerous.
know. Yeah.
It's a dangerous place.
Yeah.
And if you're not protected and you don't have your people with you, people that really love you and that's there to hold you down, things like that can and will happen.
Yeah. And just the again, we don't know. We don't know. But just the stress of the industry, the stress of, I don't know. And then you always closely monitor. How many people have gotten arrested, I'm sure, in the underwear and some cowboy boots in this world. It's probably been a ton of people, but you're a celebrity.
Thousands.
You're having a
Nas
moment.
X.
Yeah, exactly.
You're in
But
LA.
I was saying that it was a full circle moment from what we were talking about earlier, because Lil Nas X was one of the people that wore that Cameron.
Oh yeah, he wore that?
type suit costume. Yeah.
He wore that on Halloween?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was Halloween, but he definitely had the full on pink fur, the phone, the whole look.
Okay, you gotta do an app with the cam.
I do.
You gotta do an app with the camera.
I do. I'm not gonna lie. I always wanted to.
Now's your chance.
I always
Now's
wanted
your
to.
chance.
And then also we got Playboy Cardi. So we were talking about all these tours that we had last time. And Playboy Cardi's going on tour. But never saw him. So he had an album released early in the year. Okay. The Antagonist. Okay. Or Antagonist. And I think this is his first major headline tour in like 4 years.
Okay.
So, I've never been to one. I've never, like I said, I'm more of an R&B girl, but I do love hip hop too. But I think what's so unique and commendable with Playboy Cardi is that he has this, from what I hear, his concerts, like energy through the roof.
Wow.
He's got that real, he has that audience that I feel like really it's such a diverse audience, and it connects so much of like hip hop, but punk, but like rock, but and that energy be like that chaotic. Like I'm sure he probably got some mosh pits in at those concerts. But from what I've heard, the energy at those concerts is just like out of this world.
Okay.
October to November.
Okay.
Type time. So yeah.
Dope.
So we got that. Reggie Carroll. He was a comedian.
Yeah.
I think he co-starred an episode of The Parkers, and I gotta try to like find that.
Okay.
Because I've seen every episode of The Parkers, so I think I'd have a better understanding if I saw the episode again.
Okay.
But he passed away. He was killed, unfortunately.
Okay.
He was shot. I don't know too much, but I know there's still ongoing investigations.
Okay.
But to my understanding, I don't know if you heard, he was with Cat Williams' vicinity or something with his bodyguard.
Something about there was a security guard that was there.
Yeah.
That's part of Cat Williams' entourage. And allegedly he's part of Cat Williams' entourage. And he died. He got shot by the security guard at Cat Williams' business place.
Yeah. Wow.
Business vicinity. I'm not sure where it was. No, there's still, stuff is coming out about the story. It's still a developing story, but yeah, that's messed up. But just, rest in peace to him.
He was he showed at the
family.
He was at Showtime of the Apollo, like performed there, which
you've been around.
Yeah.
You've been around. Yeah, rubbing the rock, right?
Yeah.
But again, just rest in peace to him.
Absolutely.
Condolence to his family. It's like like I said, in entertainment. Sometimes it could be like the streets. You know what I mean? It could be just as dangerous as the streets.
That's scary. That's
I
wouldn't have thought. I truthfully my ignorant self would have said, "All right, I'm just."
Well, we don't know the the ins and outs in the story. Actually, what happened? But we do know someone lost their life.
Yeah.
Someone got arrested.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was on Cat Williams' watch. You know what I'm saying? So
that's tough.
Yeah, it is tough.
Yeah. Like you said, prayers for his family.
Yeah. So we covered that.
For that album.
That album. You know what I mean? Again.
Can't wait to see where
good body
where
of
that
work
ends up in history. Yeah.
Yeah, good body of work, and we're gonna see what's next.
Absolutely.
Know what I mean? And next week we're gonna return to our regularly scheduled podcast. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get back into that Supreme Clientele. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about what's going on in music. You know what I mean? But
yeah.
Good episode today. Thank you for your assistance.
Thank you, my assistant. Thank you for your assistance.
But listen, next time you gotta have the producers.
I do. You know what? And I really,
you can't mess around.
I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna attach that. We're gonna attach that to make sure, in the that box at the bottom under the description. We got to do that.
That box under the description at the bottom.
The description box. Yeah.
Listen.
I really have respect for producers, and I absolutely think that it's so important for you guys to get your just due.
Yeah, everybody needs their credit.
Absolutely,
Everybody needs that.
So
yeah. So we signing off. Check it out. You can hit us up at Supreme 25 Podcast. On all platforms. That's what it is, right? The Supreme 25 Pod.
Yep.
No, Supreme 25 Pod. That's it. Hit us up at the Supreme 25 Pod, all platforms, or you can hit us up at the supreme25pod.com. That link will bring you to the YouTube, So hit us up. Tell us what you think, Tell us what you like, how we doing so far, what we have to improve on, what we need to make better. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just talk to us, reach out.
Yep. And again, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, reach out, like Mother Barbara said. Always blessed to have you guys. And that's it. We're out.
Yeah. Peace.